All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we'll bring you back-to-back updates and information as it is hot. In case you have not joined our social media and what are you waiting for, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to all your notification buttons so that whenever our news drop, you will be the first one to collect them. Let's go down to the news proper as it is all. I just came across one information as United Kingdom is about to sign a deal so that UK lawyers can practice in Nigeria. And when I saw that information, I say, you don't share because I see the bill. Of course, you know that some of Nnamdi Kanu's foreign legal counsels were restricted because according to the constitution and the law, they were not allowed to practice in Nigeria and other countries. But as it is, I think there is a good goal and a good move ahead as the United Kingdom is about to sign a deal with NIG in order for UK lawyers to practice in Nigeria. And when I saw that, I said, this is a good move, and this is a good move that is going to help the struggle of the indigenous people of Biafra in order to bring them out to the limelight. As it is, of course, you know that Nnamdi Kanu is still in the DSS detention, and because of how shrewd and how tricky the NIG judiciary system is, everybody is afraid, and even when you go to court, people believe that the decision had already been made, and everybody believes that the court is home of the rich. Meanwhile, we are made to understand that the court is the hope of the common man. Other information, it don't share. I beg you, if you want carry your pikin, give to somebody. If you want carry your pikin, give to somebody. Maybe make they carry your pikin, they train for you, or maybe they take care of your pikin for you. I beg, make you dey careful, make you dey very, 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 very careful. E get one thing where we say it dey happen now. Where one woman like that go carry a knife, go put am for fire, go put am for one small girl on tanta, where we say e dey serve am. And as it be, that thing it don't reach the federal government ear. And the person where we say he do this thing, no be say na common person, no, na lawyer. Where we say he know constitution and he understand the rudiments of the law. As it is, the federal government has placed a 2 million bounty on that particular lawyer who did this thing to a young girl. And I will say, parents, please, things are very hard now. Try and give birth to a child you will be able to take care of, because I don't see the need that you give birth to many children and at the end of the day, you are not able to take care of them. Let's go down to what is happening. According to the information where we say there for my table, they say the federal government has placed a bounty of 2 million on an Onitsha-based lawyer, Mrs. Adachukwu Okafor, for allegedly causing bodily harm to a female minor who was her maid. This was disclosed by the Minister of Women Affairs, Uju Kennedy Ohanenye, during a press briefing held on Monday. This was as she called for the support of all Nigerians with useful information that could lead to the arrest of Okafor, who designed the legs and body of her maid with hot iron and a kitchen knife. Kennedy Ohanenye said, "I am personally concerned about the health status of 10-year-old girl who is presently undergoing medical treatment in a hospital at Awka, Anambra State, after the attack by her guardian. I describe the lady's action as unacceptable and unpardonable acts of child abuse, infliction of grievous bodily harm, and inhuman treatment, and reiterated the resolve of Ministry of Women Affairs under my watch to fight against all forms of abuse against the vulnerable children in the society. I use the opportunity to place a 2 million reward for anybody with useful information that can lead to her arrest by the police. It's even most disturbing to note that the lady, who is presently at large after committing the heinous act, had boasted that nothing will happen since she is a lawyer, and we are engaging the president of the Nigeria Bar Association to look into this matter, thoroughly investigate, and take appropriate actions against their member. On the flip side, the ministry is presently on a review and regulation of the procedure for taking in-house maids in Nigeria, especially in views of Section 28, 1(d) of the Child Rights Act, which will prohibit the employment of a child under 18 years old as a domestic help outside his or her home or family environment. This one now wetin dey happen for Onitsha. Otu Onitsha ekene munu. Yeah. Otu Onitsha ekene munu. Yeah. Otu Onitsha ekene munu. Yeah. Our people say person wey be say e see chicken wey dey carry leg dey put for shit. They say make you carry the chicken leg comot for shit because you no know who go chop am. As e dey be for Naija, hardship don plenty and plenty people don dey complain. They say Nigerian government move to regulate food prices. But before I go continue, if government dey regulate food prices wey be say no be dem dey give the people money to plant the food, I wonder what they want the people who are planting this food to do. Because what the government should regulate is fuel prices and not food prices. Because once the government are able to regulate the price of fuel, I think the prices of every other thing will be able to come down. So I think if the government is looking towards regulating the prices of food items and or edibles, I think they should first of all regulate the price of fuel, bring down fuel to 65 naira, 200 naira, or maybe 150 naira. I think that way every other thing is going to come down. And of course, you know that the price of dollar, the rate of dollar is skyrocketing every day. Let's go down to the full detail of the information so that you can see as they go. The federal government plans to establish a national commodity board to solve the escalating food inflation in the country. Vice President Kashim Shettima made this known on Tuesday at a two-day high-level strategic meeting on climate change, food system, and resource mobilization held in Abuja. Shettima explained that the board will be given the mandate to assess and regulate food prices as well as maintain a strategic food service for stabilizing prices of crucial grains and other food items. He said the event was an attestation of the government's efforts at mitigating the effect of climate change and ensuring food security for Nigerians. Shettima noted that food security was one of the 8 areas of priority declared by President Bola Tinubu as part of his renewed hope agenda. This, according to him, led to the declaration of a state of emergency on food security. He highlighted ongoing policy reform by the administration to ensure food and water availability and affordability. Our solution to the potential food crisis has become immediate, medium, and long-term strategy. The short-term strategy entails revitalization food supply through specific interventions like distribution of fertilizers and grain to farmers and households to cushion the effects of subsidy removal. You know, when I look at the things where we say the government of Nigeria they do, sometimes they make me laugh because this will also prove that of the truth we are in the third world country. I think if the government actually want to regulate food prices, what the government should do is get into farming. It's not by giving fertilizers to people who will still sell it out, or bringing fertilizers and still give these fertilizers to the big people, the big men who have been there. One thing about all this palliative and what the government is giving is that at the end of the day, it still goes down into the pocket of the rich. Because when these things are declared, what they do is they allocate some money for some of these things. And when these monies are allocated, you find out that these monies end up ending in the pocket of the rich, and which is not supposed to be so. So I think if the Nigerian government or the present administration want to react to what is happening in Nigeria, I think it's high time government gets into farming like what is happening in the United States, United Kingdom, and every other developed country where government map out a particular part of land to make sure that these places are meant for farming, and the government provide facilities that will ensure that farming system will be easy for farmers or for the government. But meanwhile, this is where I'll be winding down the curtain. And if this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, go be the first we'll collect them. Thank you for listening. God bless you.